Yo, this is boy Professor Pippage. Back in this bitch on I trade the agent trying to get active, trying to get laugh. Y'all, we're gonna get straight into it, because it's dinner time. I'm trying to eat and watch the charts at the same time. So yeah, if you caught that weekend analysis, then coming from the weekend analysis, you had some gas to jump in on. Right now, sitting back trying to scalp out UJ right now. I'm looking at UJ and AU, but for the most part, pretty much everything that we kind of identified during the weekend analysis has come to fruition on these charts. We made some profits, and we made some more profits. Then we missed some trades, then we made some more profits. So kind of just want to get into it real quick and break it all down and I want to kind of keep an eye on UJ though, because I think it's about time to get in. I'm actually looking for a slight retracement on UJ right here, and then I'm trying to hop off in that thing. AU looked a little bit more shaky to me than UJ. AU didn't pushed up into the resistance we was identifying from the weekend analysis, and I'm kind of expecting more of a pullback. Come down into one of these red levels. I had these red levels identified during the New York session and the New York session because pretty much missed all of this right here. But once it came back into that level, it kind of took off. Ever since then, not a whole bunch of pippage, but from this zone all the way back up to here, about 14 to 15 pips. Yeah. What's up, bro? You going on there already? Yeah. Oh man, give me some more. Let me get some more bed. All right, get you some good sleep, buddy. But yeah, hey, you might be ready to take off too. I might jump off in that thing real quick. Looking for continuation buys on AU, continuation shorts on UJ. Target area on AU. We sitting about, let me see, right back over here, about 53 pips of them things away. So looking for continuation trades on both of those. If you watch the weekend analysis, kind of ain't too much to break down. You already know what we was looking at. Let me jump over here. AU, weekend analysis, we were talking about how I was looking for buys 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. And the things that we broke down was from this demand zone right over here, the imbalance field that tapped last Friday, liquidity build, liquidity grab, push up, shift the structure. The confusing part was price action coming back down, breaking this structure. Like I was saying, I wasn't really clear or really sure what else price action was seeking, and it looked like it was seeking this little imbalance field right down here from the daily time frame. And since then, we kind of have started to roll over bullish. Now, there are a few things to pretty much look at right here when you see this somewhat of a bullish return. This could just be the retracement of this big ass bearish impulse to the downside. I'm not 100 completely saying the market has flipped over bullish, because we don't have those confirmations until we start to close above like this 66 750 area to 66 100 area. Once we get starting to see candles close above there, then start to see price action formulate structure, then at that point I could be more inclined to say, okay, well, we trying to flip over back bullish, but this could just be the start of that retracement phase. But for the purpose of catching scalps from Sunday to Monday to Tuesday to now, lower time frames have flipped over bullish to 15-minute, 30-minute, hourly, close above hourly structure right up here. So I kind of am expecting a retracement, come back into demand a little bit from that 1 hour time frame, but ain't no guarantees on that. So we kind of just got to sit back and flow with the markets and see what price action is willing to give us tonight. But overall, like I was saying, got the hourly zones from the hourly lower high to the hourly lower low. We drew in some 15-minute levels first to kind of see what side price action wanted to break out first. We were probably gonna go more with a bearish bias, had price action broke to the downside first down here on the 15-minute time frame with that red zone down there, but it didn't. Just like I said on the weekend, as we look and sit back and see which side does price action break out first. Now that wasn't necessarily my confirmation. My confirmation was more or less the tap into the imbalance and then the retracement. The I wouldn't say expulsion, but the expansion coming from that level, the pullback without breaking the low was more or less like two confirmations for me: pull or expand, pull back, don't break the low, and then I'm now looking for bullish clown forces on the lower time frame to get in and hop off in that thing. So as the market opened, we hopped in heavy. Let me get the Telegram pulled up where I drop all the chart analysis, the videos, and all that good stuff. Show ain't no pump faking over here now. Like I said, because we didn't have the strongest confluence. I did not put a whole bunch of risk on the table. But I did, I did put my foot in the grits and try to see what was going to take off. So, initially Sunday night's price action, I kind of missed. I had the buy limit entry. This second entry here was a buy limit entry for me, as well as this one down here. Price action came over and created what I identified as the Asian range. And at the time, this red line right here, I had in the wrong spot, because based off of the way I identified the Asian range, this push, this little pullback, this exhaustion wick or rejection wick here, and then this push back up and failed to create new lows. I would have normally entered from right there. Probably would have went big on it, but I missed it. So I ended up catching a late entry, seeing price action pull back, and finally hit my buy limit here. I had another buy limit right down here that barely missed. As you can see, price action tapped into, but we didn't cross with the spread. And as price action played on, it ended up coming back and breaking below and would have entered me into this trade, but I hadn't already deleted it from the queue. You can see that price action right back in over here. The buy limit was right below this wick. We came back and tapped into it, but one of the things that made me take that off was once I seen price action come down, didn't put me in and started to take off. I was like, if we come back down, that probably ain't gonna be a good sign for them buys. So I went on ahead and took that off. As we started to return back up, I did add some more buy limit or some more buy positions in. I don't have all of them identified here, but there was a total of 3 positions taken here, and then cuckoo chew off back into the big old blue. We see price action push to the top side. That 8 o'clock candle is getting ready to open up. That's what I'm kind of looking at right now. UJ, I want to get in. I want to get in. I want to get in, but I don't want to. I don't want to get in too early. I think we might pull back just a little bit more. That's what I'm gonna do on UJ. If it leave without me, it leave without me. But I want to see price action come back right, just up here, just a little bit more. Hop into these shorts. And then we're going to look to continue back into that structure that was most recently broken that we talked about from the weekend analysis from that 4-hour time frame. So overall, looking at about a 1 to 5.4, 86 pip take profit, 16 pip stop loss on this position if price action pulls us back and gets us in. Over on AU, interesting. I could mark the execute buy on AU right now. Potentially stops would be right up under this little 15-minute level. Something like this. That would be a 16 pip stop. Coming all the way back up into my target range right up in here. 52 pip take profit. I think I might go ahead and hop in on AU. Stop playing with me, man. The thing about this is it's Wednesday, and I know the market do like to get shaky on Wednesday. See, you can pull back, but market does like to do funny stuff on Wednesdays, and if you ain't very selective with your entries, you can get tossed up. Like I said, I was kind of expecting a deeper retracement on AU, but the way this price action flip-flopping right now, right before that 8 o'clock candle, see now the 8 o'clock candle is open, so okay, we're gonna let the market do what it do. But going back to explain the trades that we took Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, like I said, we broke out of that 15-minute range. This was the high, this was the low, came down, didn't break it here, got in, broke, pulled back down here. Once price action did right here, I was in some heavy drawdown with them 3 positions open. But as we can see, price action got back up out of there. We were ultimately looking to see if price action was going to retest this 1-hour structure. Like I was saying, whether it breaks it or not, that's definitely good targets coming from that weekend analysis because of the range we were trading in. Now that we see from price action from today, it has started to close above there. We should definitely reanalyze these charts, re-identify structure, and yeah, for the most part, just sit back and wait. We do have some potential trade setups on the chart right now, but like I said, it is Wednesday. Price action does like to get squirrely on your ass on Wednesday. So if you don't have the best, and I mean the best, I think I'm about to end up with you. Continuation sales. Yeah, I think I'm about to take that 15 minutes. Oh, I might be lit on that entry too. Yeah, I'm gonna pop in a little small risk on AU. Just in case that thing do want to take off. If it pull back, we'll have to manage risk. Stops are below or will be below 64, 650 on AU. Currently hopping on that. I mean, UJ Okay, this is what we want to see on the UJ. Come on back and put me in. Looking for exhaustion right into this little level right up in her. Let me get my trades lined out first, and then we can go back and explain everything in more detail and more depth. But right now, hold on, let me see what I can do. Hey, get ready to hop in on UJ. Well, need to start seeing some rejection from where it is right now. All right, so AU, UJ as well. Now we can break down. But like I said, looking at AU, we push up into targets, push to where we thought we was gonna go. If this does start to retrace, probably let that 16 stop loss get hit. If it does start to come back deeper, like I said, at the two levels on 15 minutes on, this one's already been hit. So, if price action does come back down, we'll be more expecting of this level to be broken. This first one I got right here, identifying the red. You can see it better on the 15-minute time frame. Push up, pull back, push up, break structure. So if that one gets, if we start back coming down heavy, we're probably gonna break this one and then come back to this one. Depending on how we react from this level right here, I'll probably set up again and try to come back to the structure most recently broken from the hourly time frame on the higher time frames, and then try to formulate those buys if this right here doesn't play out. Looking over that UJ, I did enter right there. Price action tapping me in. I'm in there like swimwear. UJ from the weekend analysis, what we were saying was, as price action pushed up, we realized that from Friday's price action last week that we tapped into a structure most recently broken, looking left, right over here. We didn't have that shift of structure from the end of day Friday, so we were looking to see what's price action going to break above that 15-minute level that we had identified prior to. And if it did, then we wanted to see a break and retest and continuation for price action continue to go bullish. What it actually did was it came back into the structure most recently broken from the higher time frame. But when it started to pull back, what made me look for shorts right over here is that we didn't break structural highs. Um, the thing that kind of clued me in to say I thought price action was going to go bearish was last week's price action. Once we continue to make higher highs and higher lows right over here, we came back down and we broke support from where price action made this last higher high from. We came back down right over here and broke that low. So once I saw price action pull all the way back here and did not break the high looking left, I was like, oh yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. These buys right here, I did not actually hop into these buys. This is just something I identified from the weekend analysis, saying that once we close above this 15-minute resistance and potentially there was scalp buys back into this 1 hour resistance high, whether it broke it or not, you definitely had good targets or good range to hop into some scalp buy positions on UJ and potentially take it back into that 1 hour high. And then yeah, I actually did hop into these shorts right over her on the UJ. Oh yeah, baby. That's AU again. Oh, AU again. Analysis. Flip flop is UJ. Oh, is it UJ? Yeah, this is UJ. So as we came back, I did identify equal highs at the top. So I was thinking maybe it might pull back just a little bit deeper, but it didn't. I also identify lower time frame supply zone. We didn't even come back and tap into that one. What I saw was price action breakdown here, high, low, low, pull back to retest, and back to the downside. Seeing price action come back down and find support on the lower time frames here and not being able to continue that higher low formation, I was like, yeah, I'm in there like swimming on these shorts. I hopped in, and then as you can see, price action leaked all the way to the downside. Now, when I hopped in this trade originally, I was only targeting the price action come back into this 1 hour support just in case it didn't break. So ultimately, I only stood to make my full targets was only 62 pips, but the trade idea that we talked about from the weekend analysis, if we rolled it all the way through, was 180 of them things. So right now we're looking for that continuation to the downside. We don't know for sure if we're going to get it, but we right where we need to be just in case it does continue short. Now, as far as higher time frame biases, I'm not saying that price action or UJ is rolling over bearish. I'm just using lower time frame confluences in line with higher time frame confluences to say higher time frame needs a retracement from the 4 hourly low up into now what is the 4 hourly high since we have broken structure on the hourly. This is the new range from the low to the high, all the way up here's a new 4-hourly high. I'll have to switch this over. The charts are not updated because I wanted everything to look like the weekend analysis prior to coming in and changing stuff around. So the new range from the low to the high, I'm now looking for the retracement either into the structure most recently broken on the 4-hourly time frame, or if we come all the way back down into demand to see if we can take buys to go back up to the top side. So that's over on UJ. On UCAD, we did have some breakout shorts. I did not capitalize on these breakout shorts either, but just another thing I identified from the weekend analysis. What we had was price action being big bullish. We identified a little 15-minute support. We said if price action breaks below this little red zone right here, then we're looking to see if we can possibly catch some shorts back into that 1-hour support and then see what price action wants to do from there. We did have a little position tool on the chart here with 28 pips, smacked up TPs, and then it immediately rolled back over once it grabbed the liquidity from below that 1-hour support level. So I think UCAD gonna continue to go bullish. I will need to completely reanalyze this because 1-hour structure has been broken. So potentially 4-hour structure could be identified and then try to make the best decision based off of that. But pretty much that's UCAD. Even if we took the broke out buys right up here, potentially 16 pip push to the top side if you want to take them type of trades. But UCAD, like I said, I watch it from the long. I play the long game on UCAD, draw up the chart, analyze the chart, and then come back and see where I could potentially get active on. Now, GU is the one that I'm upset about that I missed because, like I said, on the weekend analysis, we identified equal lows on a higher time frame. And what I said was, I don't expect GU to probably continue to go bullish right now, simply because we got these equal lows right here that build up the liquidity. You know what I'm saying? It's basically telling the markets to come get me. And what exactly happened? Price action leaked off down there, grabbed that liquidity, and immediately returned. Now, since we have had this strong return back to the top side and not breaking structure looking left, I am more on the side of price action to continue to go bearish on GU than I am for it to go bullish. Anything can happen. Structure has been broken on the hourly time frame. We have not broke on the daily. I'm not the daily, but the 4-hour time frame. The only thing we've done on the 4-hour time frame is come back deeper within that supply demand, that support from the 4-hour time frame. So there is a good chance it could get back up out of there and keep going bullish. But the evidence that's building up right now is saying price action probably want to continue to go bearish. I probably won't hop in on it since I got some pretty much good setups on AU and UJ. So I'll probably just let GU slide and let the rest of y'all catch it. Pushing over to GJ. Oh man, yeah, GJ played out. GJ was a little tricky. I can't tell you that I caught this one on GJ, but based off the weekend analysis, the idea that we had definitely is starting to play out. What we identified from the weekend analysis, the price action was big bullish from the daily to the 4-hour and the 1-hour. We saw price action did close below support, kind of like it did on UJ. So we was like, I'm expecting price action to pull back and then continue to go bearish. What it did was push up to the top side and grab some liquidity right here. Got these equal lows on a higher time frame. Now, my trade idea as far as price action pulling back to this blue line did not play out. But when we seen price action push up and then come back and close back below that blue line, potentially we could have formulated a little shorting scenario, seeing as how we were already kind of looking for the shorts in the first place. They would have been real risky to hop in right here just because you don't have all the confidence you need to say, I'm about to hop in these shorts and I'm about to be profitable. So the stops on this, very variable, but they definitely could have been very tight as well. Seeing as how price action closed below this little blue line that we had identified, we could have had stops right down up in here. 9 pip stop loss that way. If price action pulled back and stopped you out, hey, it is what it is. But based off instructions from the 15-minute from the hourly, probably the best level to keep the stops above would have been right up there. And then as you can see the results, that thing is leaping to the downside. Like I said, one of the things that kind of keyed me in to start looking to potentially look for shorts was price action closing below this 1-hour support on Friday's price section. The thing that threw me off and turned me away from UJ is when it pushed above and broke structural highs to the left. I was like, oh shit, yeah, this is probably going to continue to go bullish. But as you can see, price action came back, closed below. By the time I came back to UJ or GJ, price action was way down here. So I was like, we're going to let that thing slide on out. So I can't say I was correct on GJ, but had I been back over here and paying attention to this price action, I probably would have slid off in them draws. Looking over at gold, gold played out kind of funky as well. We had the 15-minute level identified, and like I said, whichever side breaks first, and we're usually looking for continuations in that direction. Looking at this price action broke the downside first, but it immediately returned, and it did not break structure looking left on this hourly chart. So, that's one right here could have got you in your feelings right here if you hop into these shorts once it broke that 15-minute zone. But then as it did not break this 1 hour support, then you're like, oh shit, might be in trouble. So could have been a slight pip and dip type move you have right there. But what we see is price action push up, pull back, push and create new highs. Now breaking out of the top side of that 15-minute zone, pulling back. Breaking structure right here on the 15-minute time frame would have been quite confusing as well, because I would have been looking for the pullback, go short. That didn't happen. As we can see, price action continued to the top side, came back and respected the low from where it came from, and then it really got up out of that thing. So if you just flowing with price action, what you got right here is continuations to the top side and higher lows, and even more higher lows. So yeah, if you just flow with this thing, you might have lost on Sunday night had you hopped in, but coming from Sunday to Monday, higher low, higher high, higher low to Tuesday, higher high, consolidate and even more higher high. So this could be the next new higher low right up in there, and see that thing push all the way back into that bullish continuation zone and keep going to the top side. But right now, as price action has pushed back into, damn it, no, as price action has pushed back, boy, draw another one and see what happens. I'm gonna turn this whole shit out. As price action has pushed back into 4 hour resistance, 4 hour supply, 4 hour resistance, best to probably see how this shakes out first. I would like to see a drastic bearish move coming back from down here, and then even if it did, it wouldn't be until price action closed below this level that I would be like, okay, yeah, now we can start back getting ready to frame some shorts. Now we can look for that next lower high, then push to make that new lower low. So I would need to see something drastic come back down. I would need to see it close below here, then catch that pullback, and then try to say, okay, price action is going to continue that higher time frame trend. And all this move right here was a retracement back to the downside. So otherwise, what you could get is a retracement failure to break this low, and then that thing get back up out of there to the top side and continue back into the daily range, daily resistance, daily supply. Pushing back over to AU, let's see what we got. A bunch of nothing. UJ, let's see what we got. Okay, did we retrace anymore? 15 minutes. Okay, so we in some profits on UJ and no profits on AU. But we're gonna let that thing ride on out. Like I said, if we do come up here and get tagged, I actually might bring stops above this right here. 22 pill stop loss. If we do come up and get tagged, and that's just what it is. We have to flow with the market and readjust. Like I said before I got into these trades, price action does like to get squirrely on Wednesdays. It will throw all type of wicks at you, and your psychology up. So you definitely have to be careful with that. But I think that's all I got for this one. I don't think I'm gonna stay on here too much longer. I just wanted to come back and show y'all where we was at with that thing. I'm gonna go ahead and clean some of this up now, that y'all have been able to come back and see the shit that I point out from that weekend analysis. That shit holds up. It holds its own weight, and you got to have your psychology right. Um, draw up your levels appropriately, and then when you come back to them charts and see price action doing what you was looking for to do, get in, hop in that trade, get in. Don't be scared, little baby. Ain't no need to come over here and do all this analyzing, and then don't hop in when price action do what you wanted it to do. So, y'all, see, the demand's on down here. 4 hour support right down here. Drag that on out because now we within this 4 hour range. As you can see from the low to the high, we got demand. We got support or resistance right up here. We got demand because we broke structure looking left. We got resistance and not a supply area because we haven't really broken anything from the top side just yet. So yeah, see, and we're looking to see if price action gonna come back into the structure most recently broken on USD JPY. Go back over here to AU, clean up a little bit, get rid of some of all these. Because we did hops and we did all this. Structure must be broken. We're gonna keep that one at 15-minute levels. We got this imbalance slash. The way I'm reading AU right now, still bearish higher time frames. Now that we have broken above this 1 hour resistance, what I have done is gone ahead and draw my fibs from the high to the low. And now I'm looking for confluences on the higher time frames as far as where I think price action might pull back to. What I do see, let's go to the 4 hour, a little bit better. What I do see on this higher time frame, 4 hour time frame, is a imbalance that can potentially get filled right up in her from there to there. That's why I got my take profit right up there, and also the 70% level on the field level. So what I'm looking for is price action to come up here and get the squiggling with them keys, get the fun with them keys, and potentially go back bearish. Now, if we come up and break above this 4 hour resistance, then I ain't looking for no damn shorts. I'm expecting price action to come into this imbalance field level here and then start to consolidate, start to get squiggly on me. That's going to be the first thing I'm looking for to say, okay, potentially we could go back bearish from here. If that don't happen, I ain't looking for no damn shorts. I'm gonna let price action continue to do what it do, and I'm gonna adjust based off of what it gives me and how it reacts. So y'all see y'all. I would just push up because I have seen a lot of times price action close above this right here and immediately leak right back to the downside. So y'all, we're gonna play tight with this one and that. Once we get past 10 pips, price action or stops will go on the profit. Like I said, Wednesday, you don't play around on Wednesday because Wednesday will crack your ass real quick. You think you got some hot juice. And the next thing you know, yeah, you look like getting funny with the money. Based off of the hourly time frame, my new hourly support, this turned into 4 hour resistance or 4 hour support. New hourly, where price action came from would be right down here. 1 hour support. Now we pushing to create that new 1 hour resistance. This level effectively has been broken and closed above, so it would turn to the structure most recently broken. And then you keep going from there. Yeah, Lord. So bullish structure most recently broken, right back over here, potentially come down, build and create a support for us later on and continue to go up. Or the structure we most recently broke on the higher time frames. If we expand from here, come back down, retest that level, that could be an area where we catch some gas from to get back up to the top side. So we gonna see. 1 second, I'll be right back. All right. So once I hop in my trades, I started looking for um continuation or start looking for confirmations that let me know I might be in the right trade, go in the right direction. So if price action happens to scoot and do back up to the top side, once it does retrace, what I'm looking for is it to retrace back into this Asian high. As long as we can stay above that Asian high or between the midpoint of that Asian high, then I might hop in again on small buys. But it all depends on how price action plays out, how it sets up the candles it produces and what it does for me. So just small things that I pay attention to or look into. Look over here, UJ. Ooh, wait. Now, for UJ, because we got in the middle of the range on the Asian range, we have to break this low. We have to break through this 15-minute resistance. Otherwise, we might be in trouble. We might see price action pull back and come tag us out and then go bearish again. But this candle here, as we start to come back down within the next hour or so, we have to break through these supports right down here. Yeah, otherwise we might be in trouble. So we got the weak entry, something like a weak entry, and now that thing tugboating to the downside. See how many pips we didn't call so far. So quality 14 pips. Some people can't catch 14 pips in a whole week. Right here, we didn't show it to you in a matter of 21 minutes. So lock in with your boy if you're struggling. I know I've been struggling all of August, the end of July into August. It's been a struggle boat, but a lot of it was just not wanting to believe what was in front of me. I saw the shorts on AU and still was looking for buys, and them buys didn't play out. So I was in my own way because the shorts was there. I didn't want to take the shorts because price action was bullish on the daily. But once it really broke that daily time frame, I took them shorts and I won. So I mean, but yeah. And when I started losing on AU, I wasn't trading no other chart. I wasn't risking for the biscuit. So right now we got two very small positions in. 0.10s on this one, 0.10 on AU. Simply because it is Wednesday. I ain't really trying to get back no profits. I'm just gonna slow roll that thing and see what happens. Yeah, we're gonna get back into it. It was a little bit later. I say probably about October of last year when I first started to become profitable. When these types of setups and ideas started to play out for me. Now that we are in the following year, 2023, we're getting back closer to that time of last year when I started becoming profitable. I'm seeing if my strategy that I identified then is now, going to kick me even higher than what it did last year. So we want to find out, bruh. We about to find out a little bit. I'm about to tell you, I'm about to find out. So, you know, if you out there in YouTube land and you watching what's going on right now, go ahead and hit that like button. If you got any questions, hit them comments. Hit the like button if you want to. You ain't got to. That just let me know you watching and that you enjoying what you seeing and it's somewhat beneficial. If you got any questions, hit them comments. I don't mind working with whoever, collaborating, whatever. If you need a little help, we got a Telegram group. Come over here, ask a couple questions. No BS over here. You come in here with the fuckery, you get booted out. We're down to 22 members. A lot of them not participating, and the other ones just like I ain't into it no more. So yeah, you can do what you want. I'm gonna still get active. Shout out to the True High Quality team, True High Clarity. I'm a True High Quality, True High Clarity. Getting us fresh in the building with the gear. Yeah, we just gonna rock it like that. Let me see what this bill gonna do for you. Hold on again. All right, well, I don't think I got enough for y'all there tonight. Okay, we're starting to exhaust a little bit. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna roll out because I got to finish eating, and I know y'all ain't trying to hear the white noise in the background. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide up out of that thing. We're gonna see how these trades play out, and then we'll be back for with the probably weekend analysis of compare and contrast on Friday. But either way, we'll be back with another video. I'm out of that thing. Peace in the bottle of hair grease. And ciao. Ugh.